Hi everyone, this is Shauna from shauna.plans on Instagram and here on YouTube. Today I want to do a quick plan with me using these gorgeous freebies that were given away in the Pink Punch Studio Facebook group. Like always, I will link everything I use in the description to this video, including I'll put a link to the Facebook group so you can find your own freebies. There's the portrait desk pad for November, or sorry, that one's landscape. This one's portrait. I don't know what I said. Anyhow, they're really pretty. You can see the details at the top. They're from the Fall Florals kit, which is a really pretty kit. So I'm gonna grab the landscape one. I'm gonna go over to my Kiss planner. And we'll give it a minute. This was my daily for today, isn't it cute? Anyway, so in the Kiss planner, if you tap the top right, it takes you to the end of the planner, and the top left takes you to the beginning of the planner. The beginning of the planner is where the index is. So we're going to go here, and I want to do my November daily, so I'm going to tap November, and it's going to bring me to the page for November. Now, I have already put the template on top here, I think. Is there a template? Yeah, there we go. So I've already put that template there, so we don't need that. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to put the freebie one down on top of the one that it came with. There we go. So look, I could say, hey, I'm done. Super easy, super pretty, ready to go. But that's no fun, right? We want to do some decorating. So I've pasted these two freebie planners into the back of the sticker book that I made for the Fall Florals kit. So this kit is in the Etsy shop, and I will link it in the description. And you can see it's got really pretty gold words. There's the leopard, metallic, flowers. These flower stickers are so pretty. I've used them in some of my other videos here on YouTube. The whole kit's beautiful. I love it. The little leaves. So we can do all sorts of things. I'm going to start by grabbing these numbers because I think they're prettier than these ones. Right? And it's all about being pretty. Let's see if we can cover it up. Oh, it might not work. Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna work because you can see the other number. So what we can do though is look at the pretty flags. I'm gonna take this orange one, and we're going to place it on top of every single one of these. I know, the things we do for beauty, right? It applies to our physical appearance as much as our planners. So I'm trying to line that up in the corner. I think that'll work. What do you think? I wonder if the pink or the purple would look better. Oh, I kind of like the pink one. The purple one's too close. What do you think? Pink or purple or orange? Oh, what did I do? I think I'm gonna stick with the orange. Okay, so we've got it the size that we want it. And then I changed it. So sometimes when it's too small and you're trying to grab it, it resizes. So I just zoom in so I have more space to grab from without grabbing those handles. Now I moved it to the side so I can copy. If I'd copied it when it was on top of this, it would have grabbed the desk pad as well as the ribbon. So now let's just quickly paste these in. line them up as best we can. What I'm trying to do is to make it so that you can't see that little bit of white peeking out. And see, if we zoom in, it's a little bit easier to be precise. I do a lot of zooming. All right, so now what I'm going to do is a little trick. I'm going to select the planner and I'm going to move it to the side. I'm going to cut those, and then I'm going to put the planner back in the middle. And now if we go paste, zoom in again here, we can, does this ever happen to you? It just resized my tabs that I so carefully sized. I don't understand why it does that. See, it did it again. Do you see it like jumped out? No, I didn't line that up very well. Anyway, the reason, what I'm trying to do here, if it would stop resizing itself, is I should be able to, oh, that one worked better. I should be able to just paste them down so it's a little quicker than doing all 31 flags. Because you guys don't want to sit here and watch me obsessively adjust all the flags. Once I've placed a couple of these down, I could then copy that again and speed this up again. I'm doing these a little quicker than I would normally because you can see there's still some of that little white bit showing. If I didn't have you guys watching me right now, I would be spending 10 times as much time getting them exactly perfect, but you guys don't want to watch me do that. So there we go. We have our whole month. I feel like I'm missing a flag. Oh no, November only has 30 days. That's right. Okay, so we've got all the flags in. Now let's go back to the Fall Florals kit and we're gonna grab all the numbers. If we grab them together, because they're already the same size on the page, and we paste them down together, we can resize in one go. So we need them pretty small here. So I'm taking one of the ones, like say the 25 is sort of a big number. So I'm gonna resize until that one fits in my flag. See, if I went by like the 1 or something, it's harder to gauge because it's not quite as wide. So once I get them the size that I want, we can put that down and then we can just start, undo. There we go. Okay. We can just start moving. Now I'm going to zoom in again because they're small. So see, it's hard to grab it without pulling the handles and resizing it, which I really don't want to do because we just spent all that time getting it the perfect size. So we got 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. We're stretching my math skills. Am I doing that right? I don't even know. What else have we got here? So if that's 8, this should be 7. Put the 6 there. I think I've got this wrong. We'll see. I know when we're zoomed in, you can see these little, they're not quite lined up exactly the way they should be. I'm trying to ignore it just because you guys don't want to watch me put them all in the right place. Doing these numbers is going to be bad enough. Because we're so zoomed in, we've got to scroll back and forth. But because there's all these other images underneath the layers here, we can't just lasso. And if I try to drag it, it sometimes messes up. 8. See? So we got to stay zoomed in. We'll do the best we can here. So 15, 14, 13, 12. Oops. So I don't know about you, but I love doing these like little finicky things. I'm sure it's not so much fun for you guys to watch me do it, but I love all of this little lining everything up and making it pretty. It's my favorite part of planning. Oops. So we'll just move all those ones over to where we need them. I think we're getting close to being done here. So we got 9, 10. Oops. 24. I don't know if any of you out there try to do this without an Apple Pencil and use your finger, but it is really hard to get this precise without one. I love my pencil. When I first started planning, I did it on my phone. I did it, oh, we got too many of these here. I did it on my phone and I used just a cheapy knockoff stylus and it was okay. But this pencil makes a world of difference. And mine's the Gen 1. I know there's the Gen 2, which I think is even better, but I haven't had a chance to try it yet. This pencil works fine, so I'm stuck with it for a while. All right, so I'm going to grab this washi and I'm going to paste it over top of the dates. So I'm going to edit and crop, and I'm just going to make it a little bit less wide so that it fits. It's really just a ballpark kind of thing. But what I want is I want it to cover this top bar. Because then I don't have to worry about when I put the date stickers on, I don't have to worry about how they line up in these boxes. If they overlap a little, it's not the end of the world because the washi will cover the lines. All right, I think we're good there. Now let's grab Monday, Tuesday. All right, so we're grabbing the days of the week here, copy and paste. So again, Wednesday's the longest word. So I put it where I want it to go. And I resize all the words at the same time to make it so that Wednesday fits. Now, because I have the washi here, I can let Wednesday go a little bit over top of where it's supposed to go, because Tuesday is a little bit shorter. If I hadn't covered the lines up with the washi, then I'd have to make all the words even smaller to make it fit. The washi kind of gives us a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm just sort of putting these on top of the columns where they belong, and I'm trying to make them the same distance from the top and bottom all the way across, so it looks like a straight line. And again, you can see I'm really zoomed in. It just allows you that extra little bit of precision. And last one. Now, one of the wonderful things about GoodNotes, there are a few, is that if you put stickers on top of links, the links still work. So because we're using this desk pad and it's the same size, see, right now I'm lining up these plastic corners. So it's the same size as the one that's already there, just prettier. And let's just do a test. The links should still work. So if I tap the first, it takes me to the first. Now the only reason that is working is because I have my desk pad lined up exactly the same as the linked desk pad underneath. So the links are just working through the stickers. If I were to tilt my desk pad, or had I used the portrait one, the links wouldn't work. Now if you don't use the links on your monthly, it wouldn't matter. You can just ignore them and just decorate it to make it look pretty. But if you want the links to keep working, then you're going to want to make sure that your desk pad is exactly the same and it's lined up exactly just like we did. So now we've got the basic monthly made. We can do some decorating, and I told you before how much I love these flowers. These stickers here are really pretty also. I'm not going to use them, but I just want to show you. They're transparent, so you can see the flowers go down, and it just puts that like clear glass or plastic look with the reflection. So they're super, super pretty. This kit is just gorgeous. But because we already have so much on our background, I don't want to go crazy. But I do want to put some flowers on. All right, let's grab some of these and just toss them around a little. I don't usually do a ton of planning on my monthly. If I have a birthday or something, I might note that so I don't forget, but mostly it's just there for the links. Everybody can set it up, the way they need to. I just like it to look pretty. So, okay, so we've done the planner. We've used the free template that was in the Facebook group and the Fall Florals kit. And I'm gonna grab this one. Oops. Because I do have something to remember. That's very, very important. So I'm gonna put this little ribbon down. Oh, my keyboard's all weird. Come on. Okay. All right then, am I still centered? We'll just type sideways because I don't want to mess up my camera. Apparently I can't type sideways. This is supposed to say that it's my mom's birthday, but my keyboard is possessed. So you can see I'm typing a G and it makes a T. Somehow I got numbers in here. All right, I'm just gonna remember later that I need to put mom's birthday in there, and hopefully that keyboard issue fixes itself. Okay, so that's the main part. Now, I don't know if you've noticed my spreads in the group lately, but I have been having a blast with backgrounds. I recently purchased like 1 million. No, not really, but like 800, and I'm not exaggerating. Digital Curio has amazing backgrounds. So I have a folder here in my iCloud. They're really a lot of memory, so I don't want to keep them in GoodNotes. But I don't know if you saw that there. Look at Digital Curio backgrounds, 809. So I just purchased these backgrounds last weekend. She had a 50% off sale in her group, in her in her Etsy shop, which I will link in the comments. And I bought a whole ton. She has bundles and she has like dollar listings, and they were all on sale. And I love the ephemera, that vintage style. So I bought 1 million of her background kits. There's like the old newsprint. And I just love using them. So after I've made my spread, I will go here and sort of find a background that I think will work good. Sometimes I find it while I'm making the spread so it inspires it, but I don't want to put it down until the last step because I can't lasso, I can't move things around. These orange ones might look nice because there's that orange in some diamonds, crowns. I think this one was one of the $1 kits. I think you got like 24 digital papers for $1. Like it was, and then it was on sale 50% off. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It kind of goes with the fall theme. I'm not too sure how the color will match with our colors, but I just long press copy, and then I'm going to go back into GoodNotes, and I'm just going to paste it here on the side. And see, I think that'll work nicely. So I'm just going to leave it there on the side. I'm going to go to my lasso tool, and I'm going to make sure all my everything's are turned on. Okay, and then let's lasso this whole deal because we need this layer to be on top. So we'll go cut, and we will paste it back on, and we will make sure that it's lined up again. So you see I'm looking at these plastic corners on the bottom, and it's super, even though we're putting the background on, it's super important that they line up because that's what's going to keep our links working underneath. And now I'm going to stretch this, and it's going to become my whole background. Now, I don't know if this makes a difference, but you can see because it's a square and my screen is a rectangle, and I know these files, these stickers are fairly large memory wise. I don't know if cropping the sticker makes it a smaller sticker like memory, but it might, so I do. Just so I don't bog down my planner. So I think I cropped it too much. I'm just going to stretch it a bit there. So I've just lined it up now, so I have no white showing. I just pinch it to make sure I've got the whole screen. And if I like where it is, I'm just going to hit the lasso tool so that it unselects that background and it puts it behind the other, which it will do eventually. It's just being slow. I think it will. There we go. So now I have my spread. This background matches really well. Actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. The last thing I want to use before we wrap this up are the diamond pins. So Rochelle has made these amazing pins. They are stunning. Like, look at the detail in there. So pretty. And she's done them in each of her color palettes. I think I've got them all now except the neon one. So here's the neutrals, the primary, pastels, muted, and then jewel tones. And they are all gorgeous. I love them all. So I'm thinking probably the burgundy one would look nice with this spread, or possibly the pastel orange. I guess it depends, like, because I want to make it sort of life size and just put it on the side so it's kind of blending in. So I'm thinking that one's not going to work for us, which is okay because I have all the colors. So maybe the pastel orange would be better. So, oops. It's the hard part when you have backgrounds and giant stickers. You got to make sure you only grab what you mean to. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So there we go. I've used the free desk pad that was given out on Monday and the Fall Florals kit, which matches. And I've set up this spread and it is beautiful. I love it. I can't wait for November to start. So anyway, I've said it a few times already. I will link everything in the description. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if there's anything you want me to demonstrate for you, please drop me a line, send me a message anywhere, any of the social medias you can find me. And I would love to make a video just for you to share in the group. So that's it. And I will see you next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.